The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward, Max Strus. At center, Jarrett Allen. At point guard, Darius Garland. At the other forward position, Evan Mobley. At the other guard position, Donovan Mitchell. The head coach of the visiting team is Kenny Atkinson. Now introducing the starters for your Phoenix Suns. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 12, Colin Gillespie. Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 0, Brian Dawes. The big man at 7 foot 0 inches, number 2, Nick Richards. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker.
Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Bradley Beal.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Dunn in at the small forward. Well, Richard, these teams like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating. But when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
Outside Durant. Dunn outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
And he makes the first. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And he makes both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Booker against Garland. Tries it from 16. Booker, good.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all three levels.
Outside Strus. There's a screen. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Booker. Garland for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Allen finds Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get Allen. This man is a height machine.
Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Pass to Durant. The three is up. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Garland with the ball. It's blocked. And they get it back. That gives them the lead. Allen's got his second basket on the night. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dunn outside. Outside Durant. The three. The Cavaliers pull it in. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
Yes, that's definitely one that they want back, but you can't dwell on mistakes in the NBA. They need to forget about it, and it's on to the next one.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Garland against Booker. Back to Mitchell from behind the arc. Rebounded by Dunn. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Garland. Cleveland again missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. O'Neal, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Okoro's checked in. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Gillespie. Back to Booker. To snap the cold streak. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now here's Allen. Outside Hunter. Puts up a 3. And it's rebounded by Gillespie.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Dunn. Here's Gillespie. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the jumper to drop. 1:16 left to play in the first. Garland, the pass to Allen. The 3 from Okoro. Gets the 3 to fall.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Here's Gillespie, guarded by Garland. Richards, the pass to Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker no good. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Mitchell misses.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Dunn outside. to the paint. Here's Booker. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Outside Garland. Pass to Hunter. And here's Allen from the high post. And he hits the jump shot. Allen's got 6.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers ahead, up by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
The Cavaliers lead by 5. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Evan Mobley. Ty Jerome is out there with Okoro. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Blocked! Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Thompson. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
Here's Jerome. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. And a miss there on the triple. Allen outside. Pass to Jones. From downtown, and the 3-pointer goes. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Jones against Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Durant. Hunter passes to Mobley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Richard, for the teams that are playoff bound at this point of the season, do they change anything for the rest of the year?
The main thing is you've got to keep guys fresh. And a coach doesn't want to give too much away in terms of game planning. There is a lot to consider in these moments.
Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Gillespie comes in for Jones. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Okoro. Left side, Durant. O'Neal passes to Allen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
First free throw is good. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars, some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state of the art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Garland. Great look there, but off target. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Suns. It's a 3-point game. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best. That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Booker, the pass to Durant. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Garland finds Hunter. Back to Garland. Three-pointer. And there's Hunter on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Booker. He has 6. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Booker, the pass to Dunn. This one for 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Launches it. Offensive rebound. Pass to Garland. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Dunn. Suns trail by 3. Up top Durant. It's Booker on the wing. What balance from Booker.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Left side Mitchell. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Free throw is good from Mitchell. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Phoenix making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Both free throws good from Mitchell.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
Booker, the pass to Richards. Back to Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker no good. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Booker, the pass to O'Neal. 23 seconds left to play in the half. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Mitchell.
Now, we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Booker.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And so he hits both.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Inside.
Able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kevin, we saw some moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I'm missing wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on the defensive end.
Well, sometimes defense can lead to offense, so best of luck moving forward. Guys?
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Gillespie in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Here's Gillespie. Here's Booker. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
That free throw good from Booker. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. He can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Phoenix, trailing by 5. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game, and they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Allen outside. Outside Mitchell. 5 to shoot. And it's Cleveland with another.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's a look at some stats for Donovan Mitchell.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And so it's Phoenix with it. It's a 5-point game. And here's Booker. 16 points for him. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And Mobley throws it down.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Booker surveying the D. Takes a 13-footer. Boy, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Booker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Looking for a high percentage shot, Garland wants the best look he can get.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Back to Mitchell. 3-pointer. The Suns clear it.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Booker no good. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Back to Durant. Here's the 3. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. Now here's Mitchell, defended by Dunn. Mitchell misses. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd. Here's Booker. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Strus. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Booker. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And now it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Durant. And it's Allen in for Dunn. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Minute 32 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Here's Booker. He's got 18. That's a miss. Shooting 7 for 14 from the floor. Mitchell against Booker. Back to Mitchell. Oh, Spider Mitchell. Wow.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Hunter against Allen. Pass to Booker. Here's Gillespie. Can they get it? Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Gillespie's got 5.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities. Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Hunter, good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Gillespie. He's got 5. Outside O'Neal. Outside Booker. From outside the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
There's the block. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Here's Hunter. Oh, he got it! He got it to go at the buzzer.
Wow.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Let's be the one that just plays harder. Keep playing through it. Keep playing. Keep playing our game.
Mike Budenholzer laying it down, asking for a little more energy and more effort.
Yeah, he sees an opportunity for them to try and make a move here. Doesn't want to let that pass by.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for Cleveland. Darius Garland is out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Dean Wade. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Strus in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Garland. Pass to Jerome. Now here's Strus. Clock at 6. On the wing, Strus. And here's Hunter for three. Knocks it down from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Plumlee, a screen on Garland. To the middle. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Now Hunter. The three is up. Here's Wade. Over Plumlee. The bank shot, no good. And Phoenix shooting 56% today. To the inside. What a throwdown from KD.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were two loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Here's Jerome. With the drive. And he banks in the layup. Jerome's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Yep, that one goes.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Jerome passes to Wade. Now Hunter. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's Jerome. Hunter, the screen. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's all from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Garland. Pass to Jerome. There's the triple. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 now on the night. Suns trail by 12. Outside Jones. Goes up from the top of the key, and the Suns getting another bucket right there.
He's led the league in scoring multiple times. Durant is a problem.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. Gillespie's checked in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here goes Booker. Soft touch off the glass. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Strus. Allen on the wing. 5 on the clock. The three from Mitchell. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 22 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
The Cavaliers lead by 11. Here's Garland. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Richards has got his 5th rebound in this one. Gillespie passes to Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to act with aggression at times.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 10.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Both free throws good from Booker. A minute 37 left in the game. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant, the pass to Booker. Booker drawing the double. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Tipped. And they're running. Durant with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And the shot goes.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Down low. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Strus. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
So prolific. Mitchell's a guy who can put up 50, 60, and he's even proven to put up 70. Sheesh.
And it's Cleveland's ball. And here's Strus. No good from outside. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And an intentional foul right there.
Kevin Durant. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Booker puts up a deep 3. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 5. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Here's Dunn. Nails it. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.